I'm going to show you the quickest, simplest chicken dhansak. Chicken dhansak is one of the most popular dishes that there is. It translates as chicken cooked with grains and greens. This is how we start. Super quick, super easy, super good for you. Into that oil, I'm going to go in with a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Because we're cooking with veg, always start with a seed spice when you're cooking with veg. Now, this is the really important moment. You need those seeds to really fizz and splutter. All spices, all seed spices are asleep and dormant until you fry them. This oil is what's going to wake them up, and it's going to turn the acrid nature of cumin into something woody and citrus, gorgeous. I want them to go nice and brown. And then in we go with the green chilli. Lovely green flavour, but keeping it whole means that you don't get as much heat. I'm not a hot curry fan. I'm a wuss. My parents were ashamed of me for that. I'm serious, honestly. It's like an embarrassing thing. They used to say in India, she doesn't eat much char because she was born in Scam. It's true. Okay, here we go. I've just done a video on garlic and ginger, so I've got the garlic ginger puree. I'm going to go in with 3 teaspoons of that. Right, now we go in with mother and father of all curries, that is turmeric. I think you know the rope now. Every curry has got turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric in it to give it that earthy note, and chilli, as much as chilli as you like. I don't like hot curry, so I have like about half a teaspoon. You go a teaspoon, you could go 2 if you want a hot dhansak. And then we go in with our big talking spices, and those are garam masala. So we go 2 teaspoons of garam masala. And because I've got cumin in there as a starter, I want to up the cumin a little bit. So I'm going to just go in with some more cumin powder. But let me tell you this, if you only have 3 spices in your life, the 3 you should have are turmeric, chilli and garam masala. And that is going to take you right across that meat menu in any curry house. So, you know, cumin is in garam masala, so I'm just upping that. It's like conducting an orchestra. You just raise certain voices, and I'm raising the cumin voice because cumin is a big talker. And when you're cooking with lentils, you want something that's a bit of a wake me up. So that's 2 teaspoons of cumin powder. Cumin powder. General rule in the Indian kitchen is seed spices we use to cook vegetables. Powdered spices we use with meats. Very simple. Okay, so let's stir that. I like to go in early with my salt because it makes everything cook a lot quicker. So we go 1 1/2 of salt. Again, salt, sweet, you taste for these things. I tend to season with salt and a little bit of sugar. You don't have to do that. Some people from different areas of India hate that. The people from my part of India love that. You can't please everyone. You're always going to get it wrong. If you were that bothered, you'd not get out of bed, and you certainly wouldn't be making Indian cooking videos. It's too terrifying. You can't be all things to all people. I'm just teaching you how we cook in my home, my ancestral home. You want to give that a go? Do. If you know better, get out there and make your own videos, because I'd love to see them. Do you know what? I want this to be quick. I haven't got time to wait for much more. I have got a cup of red lentils, and in they go, like that. Okay. Stir them in. Now, dhan means lentils, so we've gone in with the lentils. Chicken dhansak. Now we need the sak, and sak is basically green stuff. So whatever greens you've got, do you know, even if it's things like chard or rocket or anything, I have been busy, so I haven't got anything. I've got frozen spinach, and I'm going to add some of that. Ready? Like, I've just got some of this frozen spinach from the freezer. It's kind of Armageddon food, isn't it? It's good though, it's really useful. I'm going to go in 1, 2, okay. Now, bit of acidity, tomato puree. Do you know, whenever you cook with lentils, I love to add tomatoes. Lentils can be a real duvet over flavours, you know, it can sit thuddingly over things. So it's quite important often to cook with a bit of tomato in your lentils. It just wakes things up, and it's not tomatoey, it's just tangy. And while I'm saying that, I'm squeezing all the tomato. You can't get enough, honestly. It just makes it tangy and lovely. So now we're going to add water. So I added a cup of lentils. I'm going to add 4 times that in water. Do that. Okay, this dhansak's had about 20 minutes. On quite a fast boil, to be honest. It's almost like a chickeny dal. A couple of things that are really important for dhansak, and this is that kind of sweet and sour feel, that sort of tang. The way I bring it is with lemons. Let's bring a bit of sour to this. Sour works wherever you've got lentils. Wherever you cook a dal, put a little squeeze of lemon at the end, it really wakes dishes up. I'm going to go in with a few red chilies, and we go in with coriander as a garnish.
Wow. And then a little, like a beige linen, yeah.